Hello everyone, I hope you are well. What an interesting time we are having right now in the stock market. So talking about the stock market in general, obviously I am not going to beat a dead horse over the head here, but we've had a rough few weeks here go of it. But I think a lot of people are still believing in what they believed in just a few weeks ago still. And Palantir is one of those stocks, and I wasn't even going to talk about Palantir, but we're seeing some interesting things happen right now with Palantir. So there's articles coming out now where people are saying, and it's looking more than likely that, the skibby of it is that Palantir here, we know, will finish out the year with a good balance sheet. They're still in the green. They're still doing great. There's still deals. There's everything that's coming down the pipeline, like we want it, like we need it. And that Palantir will more than likely within the next, X amount of time here, very soon, will be joining the S&P 500. And the S&P 500 is where the top 500 companies that are traded on the stock exchange, of course, if they meet what they need to, which is good because this is going to be more visibility. They're going to be seen. They're going to be looked at more serious now, and people are going to go, okay, well, this is a company that is really going somewhere in the next, amount of time. So it's just more good news to tack on here to Palantir. Now, even after hours, even as I was making this video, I had to come back and do some readjustment here. Palantir shot up even after hours here, breaking in over a $16 mark. Now, this could be very good. Today was a really good day. We broke into 15. We're back up into that. And now we're back up into 16 after hours here, falling just slightly below it. But hey, it's still moving, so who knows what it's going to be by morning. Saying that, morning here, Thursday, we could see Palantir start to ride back up here again. And I think this is what a lot of us expected. We knew Palantir wasn't going to stay down forever. The tech side of the market, just the market in general, has taken quite a bit of hit here. It doesn't help that Michael Berry pretty much, spoke his piece on the market and kind of gave it a pre-crash of what he said it's going to crash here in the next few months. Now, obviously, I saw some people worrying like, well, what if the S&P 500 does crash? Is that bad for Palantir? If the S&P 500 crashes, that's bad for everything, just to be honest. But it's an opportunity as well. So no one knows how this is going to really play out. Is it scary that Michael Berry bet against the market like that? Yeah, it's a little frightening. Especially if you know the guy's track record. Does it mean it's going to happen? I don't know. I'm definitely not saying it's not going to. But as for Palantir going on the S&P 500, that does not stop the situation. This is still good news for Palantir in the long run, and for you as an investor in Palantir. Now, the majority of these analyst companies, they've been putting out a lot of different, and they changed it quite a bit, obviously, about where they think Palantir is going to end up here at the end of the year with stock price. And most of them are from $16 to $25. That is pretty much the, consistency of where we're going to see Palantir end up at the end of this year. Now, here's the skippy of where we're at right now in the year. We may have already had our good, year in the market so far. We may have already had it. And I say that because, we're about to finish up August here. August is pretty much a wrap up. We're going to go into September. We're going to go into October. And then we've got November. December is always just a complete devastation, sellout, bag holding, getting rid of it, throwing things on the fire, and people getting ready for their taxes, So December's really, I don't even count December. December just sucks in general. It always sucks. And with this market, it's probably going to really suck. And January is about the same. January really doesn't do much more. But that still, Palantir will be coming out with these next quarterlies probably the beginning of January. Maybe by the end of December when they release them here, really showing us the whole wrap up of the whole year. So that will be more good news surrounding Palantir. But saying that, I don't know that we're going to have like another big run in the market. If we do, it will more than likely be in September or October. November, I don't know what's coming. But then again, you have Michael Berry who's betting on against the downfall of the market right now too. So it is very strange. It's very stressful out there right now. I think what we have to look at is that people that are investing in Palantir with so much riding on it right now are in it for the long run. Even Palantir having that huge big buy-in from ARK Investment. Kathy Woods coming out making her whole, speech on it. And obviously Kathy Woods and ARK Investment doesn't always get it right. I mean, they miss some things here and there, but once again, they've got a really good track record as well. But even if you're new in the market, I will say this: the writing is kind of on the wall right now with Pltr. We know that Pltr, like I said, is going to finish out strong. We know that going into next year, Pltr is almost generally set of what they're going to do. They're going to continue to raise their quarterlies into next year as well, because we know that these big deals that they've already received this year are going into next year as well. Not to mention what we could possibly get new deal wise by this year going into next year, even what new deals could come. So, there's a lot going on here right now, why people are betting so much on Pltr. So, saying that, Pltr is moving back up. We're seeing this. We're probably going to see Pltr play around a high 14, mid 15 to even an $18 to a $19 bid price on a really good day. It's probably going to fluctuate quite a bit, but every time we do see it fall, we're going to see buy back in. We're going to see people buying it back up. And closer we get to the end of the year for these new quarterlies, we are joining the S&P 500 as well. If that's going to happen at the end of the year here going into next year, we're going to see Pltr really start to take off again. So that's why a lot of people aren't worried, and that's why they're not selling out for the long run here, because we know there's some pretty green grass coming around the corner here, and it's very exciting. Friends, I am going to shut up now. I wish all of you the best of luck. Let me know what you're doing with Pltr. S&P 500, we will be in the double digits of the 20s faster than we probably think with Pltr. Finishing out the years with the last quarterlies, that will be good, and who knows what deals are on the way. Friends, I will talk to you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.